BagFuel, baby.
Oh, BagFuel. Hold on.
He never messed up before.
Cause she fresh off the private jet. She's like, yo, respect my gangster, respect my outfit, respect my poetry. I said, poetry? You talk fly on the record. She's like, slow it down, nigga. I heard y'all some wild niggas, so you gotta be calm. Lady London live on BagFuel with S.O.U.L and Heineken.
Yo, word up.
Yeah.
They treat you with really, really Princess Diana gloves. Why you got these label heads so scared?
Shook. I call it shook ones.
I don't know about that one.
I don't mean that as a bad thing, you know. The greats gotta instill a little bit of fear in these motherfuckers.
That's real. That's real. I mean, I love my label. I really happy to be there. Yeah.
How did you get involved with Def Jam?
I'm signed to High Standards Def Jam, so it's J. Leslie. It's a very small but mighty team. When Popular Shit went viral, every label, once again, every couple of years, they come swarming. So, you know, everybody was telling me what they could do for me and all this stuff. And I remember I got a call from High Standards, and he was like, I ain't gonna give you a speech everybody else gonna give you. Like, what do you want? You know, how can we add to what you're doing already? I'm not trying to change you. I just want to further whatever you're trying to do already. And I already had a vision. I was halfway through my project already done. I was like, well, I need some money.
That's his talk. That's his talk.
That's my type.
Give me my money.
We was talking about this off camera. I said, yo, it seems to me like everybody that can freestyle really, really well, everybody's hunting y'all down to do freestyles, but it seems like that y'all tired of it. It's wearing you out.
Yeah, it's tiring because first of all, it's not as easy as people may think it is. Especially for the elitist of rappers, this is a science to it all. It takes time to cultivate your craft. If you're gonna say some fly shit, we prep for a while for it. Whether they want to say it or not, we prep. Even if it's just practicing pockets and cadences and breath control and themes and schemes and all types of shit. It's a whole lot of stuff that go into it. And it does get tiring. And me personally, I like to maintain my exclusivity. I don't just go anywhere and start rapping. When my raps cost money, my time, my energy, my space, that's all, you know.
You're making his day right now. You're a very young woman who understands business. He's hype.
Because she don't watch the show, so she wouldn't know that that's all I ever talk about is people got to understand that
standards.
Time is money. You have to have standards, and I go through the same type of things, like on a whole different level. People, they don't want to talk to me. They try to talk to him, and they be like, yo, he's difficult. I'm like, I'm just not going for everything, bro. I've been doing this for a long time, and if you don't stand on something, you're going to fall for whatever. Exactly.
And my mother says that all the time, literally. It's like ingrained in my head. But yeah, I mean, your conversations are important in life. It's not just your career, so your conversations are important. Like, you gotta fly your plane at a magnitude and at an altitude that you don't hear the noise on the ground. I don't even deal with nothing ground level. Nothing. I don't go to you know how much money I can make in club hostings a month? But if you everywhere all the time, where is it that people want to see you?
You're like bird shit.
It's like, I just see this bitch at the club Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't care if she in the city. But if I come and tap in the city and every now and again I pop in like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I gotta come out that night.
I think this is the only artist you would want to come out of retirement from management. He used to manage a lot of producers.
Not coming out of retirement for
Why
management.
not? Lady London talking your lingo.
People don't say that because people manage people, and that used to be one of the biggest problems for me, that other managers didn't want me around their talent because I was always like cool with them. You know what I'm saying? I spoke their language type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dangerous thing. Like I'm glad I'm off that.
Lady London, just speaking with you right now, you seem very calculated and deliberate. What's a way for artists to really roll out now? To really get attention if you're an up-and-coming artist?
I would say pinpointing your demographic and figuring out where you're most strong at. For me, it was Instagram. It's the platform I knew the best. It's the platform that I had built the most on. And I went from 9,500 followers to 1.3 million by just dropping freestyles every Monday for 6 months. To the hottest songs that was out, let's get a freestyle on it. Let me try to do what I would have did to this beat had I been a feature on the beat. You know, that was my approach to it. So I think if you're a lyricist, that's a great approach. If you're a songwriter, I would take the Russ approach and just put out music. He was like flooding the market with music and seeing what stuck. And I watch his stuff a lot of the times because he's just really an inspiring artist and a good friend of mine too. He just like figuring out what people like from you. And then once you figure out what they like, feed it to them. And don't be afraid to leave home. Go out, branch out.
Because the reason I asked you, I saw so many artists that were nervous about, the whole TikTok and the label getting the money back. And they were like, what's going to be the angle for a certain demographic of artists they can't rock off on TikTok? So I was just trying to get your perspective on it.
We still got Instagram. UMG is not censored there. And we got reels. We got things that sound circulate on. Anytime I went viral everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's on...
Platform agnostic.
I mean, granted, TikTok has billions of people, right? So we're at a deficit with that. But so what? You get if you got 9 different hustles and one of your hustles shut down, you stop working?
Nah, of course.
So now you got 8 other different hustles. That's the way I think of it, at least.
Do you realize that you being meticulous with your rap and very cerebral with your approach is different from the way everybody else is doing it? You think that that's frustrating to people? Because I'm saying this because everybody is so easy. It's like, yo, I'm doing a record right now. I'm gonna put it out.
Yeah.
You want me to freestyle? I'll say some shit and just work the platform because I need the people to watch. Do you think that is frustrating people that you don't move as fast as they think that you should move?
I really should be the one frustrated. I'm the one trailing because of it. At the end of the day, when I take this approach, that means I have to understand that means I'm avoiding the elevator that everybody else gets to take. I'm not trying to take the stairs either. I'm hoping for a little escalator route where we can, find a happy medium between the two. But if anything, I'm a long-term player. I believe in longevity in a game. That's why we can have Hov sit in front of us and say bold stuff on the Grammy stage and mean it with his whole chest. Because who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna you know what I'm saying? Like who gonna say what? What are we talking about? We got 13 studio albums and 30 years in the game. So now what? But that's where I see myself. That's my trajectory, is to be that person that transcends a generation, not just for right now.
Sounds like you got your Grammy speech already prepped before.
I can't wait. You know what I want? I want the microphone to be too low.
Yeah.
So I gotta go like this and go, I just want to thank the Recording Academy, my mother, God, and everything about. Like, I want to go to that's like.
She got the look of it. I want to bend over.
Yeah, bend over like that.
Like, are you into battle rap? Because you're so particular about bars and you're a poet.
I like old battle rap. I'm a fan of it.
Who's some of your favorite battle rappers?
Mook.
Murder Mook. That makes
everybody like Mook.
He's one.
Everybody like Mook.
Really, really good.
Okay.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore then?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not that into it to do that. But I love Mook. I love Loaded Lux.
Harlem.
Yeah. I love Hitman. I love Guns. Goods.
Goods. That's my guy.
Goods. You know who I like now? Tay-Rock.
Out of More.
Good. But I don't really
That's you good right where you at.
That's fine.
Yeah. Don't even.
And I wouldn't even say that's Rushmore. I don't watch it enough to say that, but I appreciate the craft for sure.
Do you think women get a bad rap about being difficult in the music business when they're artists?
Or is it warranted?
I think it depends on what kind of artist you are. But yeah.
Yeah, what? Do they get a bad rap or do they be wildin'?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a politician.
Cause they kind of be wildin', but I feel like it's because y'all got so much more to do. Like you got to pull up, you got to do your makeup, you got to have your hair,
all of that.
Your clothes got to be different. Like we need to be fly too, but not as fly as y'all.
Y'all have not even a fraction of what we have to go through. It's not even
a fraction. Why do you say that?
Not a fraction, because a guy could come, no haircut, bummy, t-shirt.
No, hell no.
I swear to
hell no. Go on.
Please,
okay.
I done seen it.
Okay.
Come to their concert, bummy, hairline all the way messed up.
Yo.
The little ketchup stain on the bottom of the shirt, weed smelling like weed, whatever, and it's fine. A woman just as so much as a baby hair out of place, the shade room comments are in a frenzy. Oh, get this bitch canceled next. This girl needs a new whatever. It's like, damn, we can't even move around. So, of course, yes, we have hair, makeup, We got a team to travel with us. We need security. We got jewelry on. We can't move through the streets the way we need to. You know, like it's just so much to consider. And our travel, we got to travel a certain way, especially if you kind of known as like a fly girl or even like a very known person. Every time I go through Atlanta, I'm like, damn, man, why's everybody in? I got on masks and sunglasses. How do you
And
know
they
it's
still
me?
know it's you.
How do you know?
Atlanta's that type of
Yeah,
town.
they know it's you still.
Yeah, they're gonna know.
Excuse me, can I get to take a picture real quick? Oh my God. I'm like, I love y'all down, but that means you gotta always, airport fits matter. Like you can't even go to the airport.
Yeah, studio fits matter.
Everything. You got content, and then that's the only thing that's keeping your career some days is just making sure you're consistently dropping content. Even when you having a mental health crisis. Even when you can't really show up for yourself, you're showing up for everybody else.
How do you deal with mental scenarios? What gets you through those hurdles? Prayer
A lot of the times, and then just taking sabbaticals, taking time for myself. I go out of town or turn my one phone off, keep the other phone on. You know.
You gotta have the 2 phones.
That's fair.
I don't know how anybody survives this world with one phone. Truth be told,
It's tough. It's tough.
Way too much being routed to that one space. I got a phone that got like 30 contacts in it, and just no social media apps. So.
Where the hell are you from exactly?
I grew up in Jersey. I grew up in East
I told niggas
Yeah.
that, but they keep telling me Brooklyn because Clark Kent knew you or something like that.
Not from Brooklyn.
Don't what?
No, not like that. I've never been.
There's nothing wrong with saying not from Brooklyn.
I'm not from Brooklyn. I was born in the Bronx, but I'm from. I grew up.
I was born in the Bronx.
I grew up in East Orange, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, niggas, you was from Jersey. Niggas don't be listening to what I'm saying.
Good. But Clark Kent, my whole heart, literally.
Was Clark the first one that found you because that's what people kind of say, or he developed you or something?
Clark's known me since I was 2 years old.
Okay.
So way back. He's very close to my uncle, very close to my mother, since I was a baby, and definitely one of the first, if not the first, to publicly endorse me and take me like under his wing as an artist and really stand on it. Like, you know, a lot of people waver, you know, in certain spaces. He'll walk in straight face like she the greatest, and who gonna say, I told y'all about Jay, didn't I? You know, so I love him.
Is that pressure for you?
It's an honor. It's a distinctive honor for me to even be put in the same conversations, and by who he is and all of his accolades. I'm just happy. I every day I try not to disappoint him.
Really?
What's the process like for you writing when you get ready to do bars or anything?
It's intense. It's intense. I definitely try to pull from a lot of different places of inspiration.
Or like television, life, and like what's some of your great sources?
I don't watch television at all. I don't know what goes on TV.
What the hell do you do if you don't watch TV?
You go bowling?
No. I do a lot of like meditating. I paint. I'm very like introvert type of person. I like to spend time with myself and the people that I'm around. All my friends I've been friends with for over 10 plus 15 years. So yeah, I like to go inward if I had to do anything. Like,
you don't like trusting people, or it takes a lot to trust for you?
Trust is earned.
I don't trust nobody.
Trust is earned. Trust is earned.
That's fair.
What makes you tick though? What do you like to do outside of music?
I like to travel a lot.
Are you a swimmer? You a beach bum?
Yeah, I'm a tanner. I like to tan.
Oh, you don't get in the water because of your hair.
I get in the water, but I won't dive in the water. Yeah.
You the waist up girl.
Yeah, there we go. Waist up.
To bring the drink.
And bring the drink.
I got you.
Bring the drink, for sure.
I definitely could tell.
Where you like going to though?
Everywhere. I really like to travel. I've been to 24 countries, so just like anywhere really. I'll go anywhere.
What food didn't you not like?
Food that I not like.
Like,
I don't like European food like that. I don't like
Spain?
France. French food is not good. When I was in Cannes, I was like, I can't. It's gross. Like, it's disgusting food. I was eating McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's in the States. I don't even eat meat. I'm eating French fries and crepes. Huh?
Overseas, McDonald's is like the American.
It is, yeah. It is, because you see how different their menu is in each place. I used to live in China for like 3 months back in 2018, and they had like everything they eat with chopsticks, even McDonald's.
I had you over there in China.
My ex-boyfriend played basketball over there. So we were there for like 3 months, and yeah, it's a lot.
What's your dedication? You moved out there with him?
Is he tight now?
I don't know what he does now. God bless him.
He ain't calling you now with your shit moving so crazy and everything. He ain't trying to get back.
I'm sure he is.
He ain't trying to spin the block.
Because I ain't gonna
Plead the
front.
fifth.
When S.O.U.L put your whole dinner together and curated it and the pictures came out, the amount of phone calls we were getting. I fucking love her.
Yeah.
Who was there? Why didn't y'all tell me? Tell her I want to smell it and all this
That's
other
true.
stuff. Yo, what?
I gotta think about that. Like,
a lot of women
want
want to smell you for some strange reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The girls came in there. They was like, yo, I saw her walk in. We was like, you can go take a picture. She's gonna take a picture with you. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. But it's something about you that makes people, I don't know, it makes them go a little crazy. They act a little different. You know what I'm saying? What's a money commandment that you live by? Meaning something that you do to make sure that you keep money in your pocket.
Oh, great question. I've adopted this since I was in college. I save 70% of everything I earn and live off 30% of it.
Wow.
And that's after bills are paid.
After bills, so you pay your bills first, and you rock the 70, and you just live with the 30.
Right.
That's a good one.
And I don't buy anything unless I could buy it 10 times. That's Clark Kent. 10 times, not 2 times, 10 times. And that's down to some McDonald's fries for $1. If you don't got $10, you shouldn't have that dollar fry.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. I think that might have been the best money commandment response that we've got.
Bro, yeah.
And we've done this shit for like 2 years with the money
Really?
commandment.
What's some stuff that y'all heard before? What's the worst? If y'all could talk about it.
Some people just say save.
Save.
Yo, pray. Pray. Do right by people, and it comes back.
Niggas be high. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, they don't be high. They don't be high. I tell you, they really be believing in this shit. They don't be high, yo.
High as hell, Lord.
They really be on like, yo, this is what I do. And some of them, I really be like confused.
They don't got no money.
Some people, no.
Yo, y'all twins. Y'all fucking twins.
Some people are also lucky. That they so oblivious, yo. They so oblivious to what's going on that they live in a complete bubble that they don't even know when they doing right and wrong. It's the weirdest thing in the fucking world. Me and Jim Jones was just talking about it last night. And I was like, yo, people come to you and they be totally off with shit, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as they walk away from you, you like, they're never gonna make it to where they're trying to go. But they really believe in what they're saying. And they're totally fucking wrong because they live in this fucking bubble and that's what they think gonna get them forward. And they really be spitting that shit out like it's fact though. Like, I pray, I do right by people. And that's how you keep money? Yes, that's how I keep money in my pocket.
In a sense, I can understand the spiritual realm of things and just the way that God doesn't play about you. But I think that there's actual physical work to be put into.
I mean, you look like you do the ba-ba-loom, shock. Like you got the candles burning.
You got the Kyrie
You got the
sage.
sage around the house.
I don't believe in none of that.
You don't do none of that?
Just God. No extra additives. I don't bring
God and some good, smell good candles.
That's from MFK, Joe Malone. I don't get nothing from no witch store. I don't do none of that. None of that.
Freaky deaky stuff.
None of
You don't
that.
believe in astrology signs and none of that?
I believe they govern your temperament, but I don't swear by them, and I don't think that they define your being. I think that they have large bearings on like your temperament, like your mood swings and things like that. But
I can respect that. That's one of the best answers I heard in regards to that.
What's the most disappointing thing so far in the music business since you got your deal?
Well, it's not a direct reflection on my deal or my label, but I do think, like, as an industry, I wish there was more inclusivity for different types of rap, you know?
Meaning?
At one point in life, there was a Lauryn Hill amongst a Kim.
Okay.
You know, and they were just incredible artists individually and incredible artists together.
But there aren't a lot of artists now, because we can talk about this, that take their craft seriously. That's why I asked you about, are you frustrating the people that's around? Because when these other people aren't taking their craft seriously, it's out. But you're taking the craft seriously. We're not gonna have that out here if nobody's really sitting down, thinking the concepts. You said you thinking of cadence, when you're not even fucking writing, you're thinking about writing, you're thinking about thoughts, you're thinking about how to transition this. Nobody's doing
That's
that
above the norm.
anymore. That used to be a standard in the game. Where do you see yourself going? These niggas say, yo, I'm just gonna drop some records. I'm gonna keep dropping records until one of them stick, and then I'm gonna get a deal, and then I'm gonna make money. That's no strategy or nothing. So how would you propose that we get there if everything is fucking microwave right now?
Well, if everybody just, as consumers, they welcome in other stuff too. Because I think when you hear certain type of music right now, you only want to hear a certain type of music. I wish that as consumers, we were open to hearing all types of things. Like, for example, I do rap music, but I don't listen to rap music actually. Like my day-to-day playlist is all gospel or R&B. Yeah. I literally don't listen to rap music unless I'm actually doing my own stuff. So I never know who just dropped the album, who just whatever. My ear is completely not in the streets no more. But I listen to country music, I listen to pop, I listen to reggae, reggaeton, calypso, soca, everything. Because I'm like, my ears can accept it all. But I don't think we think like that.
That's what you were saying about when they were playing. That's with the beats, and you said if we keep listening to trash,
Yeah,
what
I
does
was
it
in
do
the
to your
studio
ears?
last night. I was like, I stepped away from music because it stopped being as good. And I kept getting a lot of trash, and even the beats. I was gonna ask you about the beats too. And I was telling them last night, I said, yo, if you keep getting a bunch of trash beats, you potentially gonna burn your ear down because you're gonna be frustrated and you're not gonna hear what you need to hear because everything is so terrible. So I had to step away from it. How the hell do you deal with that being a rapper and you need beats and the beats aren't like quality? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm not. They can be mad at me. It's not quality. You know what I'm saying?
I think I want to like go on record by saying I support what's out right now. I just wish there was more palette of it, because I don't even think it's necessarily trash right now. That's all that's out, and that's not all bad. A lot of it is actually good. I just wish they welcomed in and ushered in some other stuff. So even if I got some beats that I didn't think was my style, it doesn't make them trash. It just makes it not my style. So, you know, I would respectfully decline those beats and look for something that's more my angle. But somebody else might think the same thing about the beats that I select. That they're probably like, I've been in studio sessions with people where I'm like, I like this shit, and they're like, it's too slow, or like it's too whatever for me. And I'm like, I get that for you, so let's meet in the middle and figure out what looks like.
That's a great political answer. I understand. I understand. I get it. Like, I get it. I get it, but I'm just talking about the fact that I sat in the studio and talked to producers, and I'm not a producer. And I said, yo, let me ask you a question. You playing these beats for niggas, right? Yeah. I said, are you making the beats per se for Lady London? Are you vibing out to who she is and listening to her freestyles and hearing the songs that she put out? So when you send Lady London 5 or 10 beats, they're supposed to be Lady London beats, right? These beats is just whatever I think is hot. I'm gonna bring this to play, and I hope she likes one. For me, that's trash.
That's true.
Okay.
Setting it up like that.
All right. That's basically what we're dealing with when we're getting tracks and we're soliciting beats from other people.
But that's a difference between producers and beat makers, though.
Okay.
Because a real producer will tell you straight up, I don't send beats out. Come sit with me. I want to catch your vibe. What are you on right now? What are you thinking about? What you want your next project to be? That's what's sitting with a real producer who knows how to arrange and engineer.
How they gonna get you? I don't want to cut you off, but come on, like, okay, I'm a real fucking producer. There's no fucking way you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna sit with you and I'm gonna let you arrange. Then that's the gap.
Yeah, it's a tricky.
How you figure that? Why do you think nobody can sit with me?
I could look at you and tell.
Yeah,
I could smell.
You're not accessible.
I've been in the music. I grew up in the music business. Okay, I've been this motherfucker for 25 years. I could look at certain people and know certain things. Like when they brought me in to curate your shit, I knew who not to invite. It could have been a billion more. It could have been way more billions of people there. Trust me. But I said, this isn't gonna work for her. When I walked in the joint, I said, don't sit her over there. Sit her over there so she can be by herself and she can come over here. I could just tell the type of person that you are and how you move.
Surprised. You will be surprised how open I am to working with people who I respect their craft, especially. Like, there's a lot of people that I'm like, wow, I wonder what we would come up with if we sit down together.
Such as?
Do you reach out to them?
No, I mean, we plan on working for sure. But like, for example, like a Hit Boy. I think Hit Boy is fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's my guy.
That's his good.
That's my
Y'all spoke
guy.
already?
Yeah, we've spoken before, but that's what I'm saying. In hindsight, I remember thinking like, man, before, whatever. I'm like, to me, I think if you can sit down with legends and then sit down with the new and still make great in their lane, you're a producer. You're a real producer. And he raps too. So it kind of helps because you got a whole nother angle that you're looking at things at. It's a lot of great producers. Just great arrangers. Just
Give
great
me one
in
more
general.
beside Hit Boy.
Shit, we could keep going. I think Hitmaker's incredible. I think London on the Track is incredible. I think Babyface is incredible. I think a lot of the new songwriters are incredible too.
I
That's
don't
just
know none
typing.
of the songwriters
Leon
right now.
Thomas is incredible. Derek Milano, Ant Clemens.
Do you know Theron or something like that? That wrote the All My Life, and he got songwriter of the year. He wrote that country song. That's Ray Daniels' writer. Theron or something like that. He's fire right now too. He's writing country
You
records,
know
all
who I
types of
could
shit.
see her working with? Deputy.
Deputy.
Her and
I know
Deputy
who you're
Oh,
talking about.
out in L.A. Oh, they would murder it.
Yeah, Dep.
That's our guy,
And
yo.
Dep is a good dude.
Them two.
He just did the Victoria Monet shit.
Yeah, I just seen him on the
But
ground.
he's deeper than that. Like, it's like when niggas get a record, then they base him on, you know what I'm saying, on that record. But he's a real producer. And
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's real ones. They it's a needle in the haystack, but it's real ones out there still that aren't just beat makers that don't just give you kicks and snares. It's niggas that's coming in like, well, what's your
Kicks and
thing?
snares.
No,
That's what they doing.
Beat makers is doing kicks and
They
snares.
doing
and
kicks and
hi-
snares.
You like this hi-hat? You like this? I'm like, fuck no. Like that shit. I don't, but I'm the person, I can go through 70 beats with you and we really could actually catch a vibe in the studio. Like, I really like intimate studio sessions, so I'm the one to sit one-on-one with a producer.
When's your birthday?
I'm June 25th. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you like my father, Cancer. That's why I vibe with you. My father's a Cancer. I'm Sagittarius.
Cancer's meticulous.
Yeah, one of my closest friends is Sagittarius.
My grandmother was my closest friend ever. She was a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, they're meticulous. You know my father. My father is fucking particular about every fucking
Me
thing.
too. I'm
Every
very
Cancer's
organized.
particular.
He's particular about every fucking thing. And he'll go back behind me. Yo, it's not
Even
right.
to the jewelry, how
Everything.
if one stone, it's like
Everything.
Yeah, everything gotta be. Everything gotta be.
Everything.
Oh, my bad. Everything
I
gotta be
can't
on
stand
point.
a stone. My jeweler tell you right now, I cannot stand one stone missing.
See?
I can't take it. That drives me. I want with a ring.
I can't take the
wear-
one stone missing. It looks cheap. It changes the
It
whole
could be
look of the
it could be
jewelry.
the smallest thing. The
Changes
smallest thing.
the whole look of jewelry. So you like jewelry?
I love jewelry.
Yeah.
Do you dance?
No.
So when you on stage, what you be doing?
I haven't done many shows really yet. We putting together a tour right now, but I'm more of a experience type of performer. I like to create the play with the lighting. Lighting plays a lot in
Into your shit.
in performing. Yeah, I think in general, I think lighting can change the atmosphere of any show, any live show. Yeah, you can set moods with things. I like stage design, and I like just like having theatrics and cinematics. A lot of like different sounds and things to create like an ambiance in there. So I think that would be.
Are you trying to plan to do any collabs with a fashion company?
Hopefully, yeah, I would love that.
Who's on your hit list?
I would love a campaign with Dior. Eventually, that's like my long-term like. Yeah, they have like the lady bag. The signature saddle bag is called the lady bag, and I think it's just fitting to have me be the face of things.
I like that.
But yeah, I would love to partner with a lot of the fashion houses.
I could see that.
Are you still writing poetry?
I haven't written poetry in 6 years.
Well, how come you ain't writing the poetry no more?
Because I transitioned out of poetry to write raps, and when I stopped writing poetry, I stopped sounding like that because it was a weird.
When we found out that you write poetry, everybody's like, that's why
That
she
makes
rap
sense.
like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then when I was talking to Jones about you last night, he was like, yo, I really want to talk to her because she rap.
Yeah.
That's how they talk about
We
it.
spoke
Like,
with
yo,
Vinny too from Naughty by Nature about he was like, yo.
Vinny was just on there. Vinny was
yeah.
like, because I asked about you. I was like, why you like Lady London? He was like, yo, because she rap. Like,
Yeah.
You mentioned songwriters and you're a poet and you're so particular. So you're okay with having writers even though you can write your own joints?
Well, I don't have them for my verses. I have them for a lot of the just arrangements in general, even some hook ideas, cadences like that for the hooks. But
The verses you not.
I don't touch my verses.
Interesting.
Well, and I don't have nothing against it.
No,
It's just more so as a rapper who doesn't sing, that's my talent. People who are singers that have writers, there's a reason because they have the talent. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. That makes
So is it different for you if somebody doesn't write their lyrics compared to if they do?
No.
That's just your own preference.
My
on how
own.
you
It's
do
just
it.
how I do. I genuinely enjoy it, but I think everybody needs help. Records need help.
Definitely. Collaboration is what's missing from the whole genre
Yeah.
of what we're doing.
I don't like that people crucify those who have writers because it made the record great. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and I'm open to writers in any session for sure to make the betterment of a record. Absolutely.
Because that's really important. I think the power of a collaboration is really what's missing.
In what way, Ez?
Because when we used to see features, it was special.
Mm.
Now it's just like, yo, let me get this nigga on the record.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It was really about collaboration. It was really about, yo, I hear this nigga on this. He's gonna make it come alive. This is the vibe that works with me and him. I finally got a record
But
that'll
you know
work.
what it is? She said something earlier in the interview, wanting to work with Hitmaker and Hit Boy and vibing in the studios. But with these collaborations, everybody's emailing the record. I think being in that session
Nothing like
where
it.
Lady London and S.O.U.L said, everybody pull up.
Mm-hmm.
EP, swipe the card, lock the room down. We about to go crazy.
But you can't tell everybody to pull up because
No,
she
I
don't
know,
like
'cause
it.
yeah, but
She want to be by herself with
Nah,
the
but-
candles on, saying "Aum" and all that shit, manifesting first, and then she go
No,
right.
but for my project, I had everybody who was a featuring artist. I pulled up to their city and we did it together. To be
Who's on the
intimate.
project?
Jeremiah, Dreezy, Capella Gray, Amaretta the Great,
I like them.
Brooke Valentine, Mila J.
Pause right
Brooke.
there. Pause right there, because I knew all of this stuff from the dinner, right? What made you put Brooke Valentine? Where'd you
Brooke Valentine.
bring her out? I haven't heard her name in a long time.
First of all, she's an incredible friend of mine. She's an
Okay.
incredible artist. She has some project coming up as well. And her song was very special to me because she's the only person that's not a member of the sign of the song that she's on. Because she's on the Virgo song, but she's a Libra, but she's married to a Virgo. And that song was the only song on my project that was written in perspective and not in hindsight. I was currently dealing with a Virgo at the time, and she came on and gave a perspective, so it's dope.
What do you do to you?
Nothing, real good.
Talking about no niggas.
Listen.
Past,
She's
present.
smart.
Even
She
if
got
she
herself a
brings it
Virgo.
up, you can't say, well, what is what?
No, she know how to answer questions.
Why you don't do these type of things? Because I
You got
haven't
great
seen too many
personality.
interviews, and I think that for somebody who's introverted, right, and hasn't done a lot of shows, this is an easy way to get your vibe out.
I don't want my vibe out.
Why?
Because I'd rather everybody know me from my music. And what I leave on the record and what I leave on wax is your way of getting to know me. I think, like I said, to go back to my point, exclusivity for me is super important. Maintaining the spaces that I'm in and having very little. I mean, if I'm being honest, if you look at Rihanna, if you look at Beyonce, and you really take a track back to their lives, you don't see many interviews on them in their in their prime career time. And because of that, you really don't really know them. It's like cryptic. You know them from their music, from what they present outside, and you love them because of how much of an enigma that they are. I enjoy the mysterious portion of me, which is exactly why my business is not known, and I don't beef with nobody, and I don't have issues because I like to be by myself, and I like to keep my conversations limited.
You know, I just realized.
What's up?
We special.
Yeah.
We special, guy. You heard that?
It's interesting because, we're in an era where everybody want to know things. We got an insane appetite for an artist that we're interested in. How long do you think you can be that mysterious in this climate?
I think for as long as you want to. And the reason why I say that is because anything that you call sacred to yourself, you can't put it into the world and be upset that it's being judged or ridiculed or being torn apart. So if
Don't be a
I
hypocrite.
love myself, and if I love and appreciate my exclusivity and my personality, and I like my vibe, I don't want to put it to the world so much that people can pick it apart to a point where I begin to doubt myself and I begin to internalize. I need to be okay with myself. Because if I'm not okay, then I can't show up for myself. I can't show up for anybody else. And so I just rather just
Protect your peace.
Protect my peace. Protect my environment, my space.
Why you didn't do that gorgeous remix yet?
I love that. I want to do that really bad.
That record is fire,
That record is
especially
crazy.
in the Midwest. And I was, you know, I follow you and shit like that. So I saw you put up that you was thinking about
I got to.
That right there?
I wouldn't expect you to be on that.
Got to.
That's what I'm
I
talking
got a
about. But what's
special
taking
love
so
for
long?
Detroit.
Why?
I feel like they act like us.
I fuck with Detroit.
You don't
I
think
fuck
so?
with the D. No,
Yeah,
They give me
different.
New
I fuck
different.
with
Yeah,
Detroit. I'm not gonna front.
I don't know. It's just the flagrance, the bravado
The
out there, the
attitude.
confidence, the arrogance. I like it.
I was in a club in Florida, right? And these Detroit dudes was having bottle wars with a bunch of other dudes.
That's fly.
And then
That's fly. Go big
bottle
or big.
No, they both had too much money, so they having bottle wars. They said, these dudes was like, we're gonna light this couch on fire. And they started dousing it with champagne.
I saw that.
They said, we're gonna win this battle.
That's
I like
crazy.
it, because why not?
But
If
what's
you could do
taking
it.
so long to do the verse?
I have a whole life and a whole bunch of other shit to do in my life. I just came off the Grammy carpet.
She came fresh off the red eye.
But you talked about this verse like 2-3 weeks ago.
I don't go straight to the studio no more. When I was in 2019, when I was hungry and trying to really get out there, and I wanted to rap niggas to death under the table. That was my only goal in life. I get up in the morning, prop this camera up, and rap in front of it. I don't give a fuck what I look like. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I would do that. I'm really past that. I done established myself as, to me, I'm one of the greatest female lyricists of the 21st century, and I'm diamond in my car. I'm a diamond artist in my car. So validation is for Park and not people. I seek affirmation from God only, and I don't really got nothing to prove to nobody. When I hop on shit, it's like
this fly talk right here. I like
but London.
What's
listen,
up?
I'm not talking about
when I hop on shit.
But I'm not talking. But I'm not talking about that side of it. See, I'm in front of the camera now.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've been a manager, something about business, right? If I'm your manager, I need you to be on that record, or while they're servicing the record and putting marketing and promo behind that record. I need it while people care about that motherfucker, I need to drop that bomb and say Lady London is on this shit. Because if we wait till later, these records are going by too fast, and that's an easy, cheap way, simple way to market your talent. Stay close to who you want to be, still stay exclusive, and it looks wild. Like, yo, I would never expect her to do that. That's why I'm saying that if I was working with you, we would have needed that record to be out already.
That's cool. I mean, the City Girls already got on a feature for it, so it's not like I'll be like, oh, the next featuring girl on it.
But that ain't the same.
No, but I'm just saying, it's not this. It may not be the same, but once a feature is already established, we all know we're not gonna go feature for feature for feature. We're not gonna do the club remix to the.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know the City Girls was on it.
Well, they are. They are on it. Great verses, and I feel like it's already out. So me doing it is just, it's for fun for myself, but it don't do nothing to promote my new project that's out. I got a new project streaming right now. Let's go run up S.O.U.L. S.O.U.L's in the marketplace since November. That's what we need to do. I need to find people that's remixing my songs and getting it out like that. So, I mean, freestyling, I'm always going to stand at the forefront of it. Right now, I would love to be taken seriously as an artist and doing my original music. So
I need to see her and Lotto do a remix.
yeah, that'd be fly.
You know, that's perfect timing.
I really like, man,
Lotto
I
in
want to
London.
pioneer the first all-female hip-hop tour so bad. Like, because everybody just got so much to bring to the table with it. Like, I really wish we could
Who's on that list?
sit down. Seriously, everybody. Like, in their own way. I wish I could separate the time slots so nobody run into each other on stage. But like, if I could do it myself, like if I could be like, yo, sis, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make sure she over here and she, like, but please, like for me, like that's how I really want to do it.
Sis.
Like, please, sis, come for me.
A festival
for me.
would work.
You would think.
I mean,
We still
tricky.
talking about that women thing that she didn't want to go to. Are they difficult?
I don't think it's difficult. I think men put us against each other. I say this all the time. What? I say it all the time.
yo, talk about how men do this.
Yeah,
I want to hear. Let's pause this
I
in.
could feel this vibe from her. Like it's finally oozing out. It's coming.
Lady
Go ahead.
London.
What do the men do now?
They create narratives and then they run with it and then they leave us to
Your own.
just
to debate with each other?
just to bicker it out, and it never started with us to the first place. Never did.
You don't think that could be vice versa, Miss London?
I don't know. I worry about. I keep my eyes
You
on my
only
own
pay
paper.
attention to the woman's side, right? You'll pay
I
attention
can keep my eyes
to
on
the
my own
man's
paper. That's the
side.
first rule of kindergarten.
I'm just saying. but you can't see no other side of it though. Everything is just tunnel vision.
That's life. That's
You
life.
gotta look to
But
the other side of the street sometimes.
But Lady London, the reason why you're going through that, you just got pretty girl problems. That's it.
I have no problems.
No,
God is
well, in
good.
that scenario.
I don't have issues with nobody. That's how I know I don't got problems. I literally have no issues with nobody.
that you know of, allegedly.
No, and nobody put it on wax. I have no issues with nobody. Beef is when money is missing. I
If
done
they
said
put
this
it on
100
wax,
times.
would you say something back? Would you ever do that?
Oh, she got bars.
I'm just asking. I'm not asking
wouldn't
about
want
no
no-
other questions. But if somebody came at you, would you take the high road, or would you say I'ma chew this broad up?
No, you would have to address me directly. If it ain't directed directly at me,
If it's
don't
directly
respect-
at you, lady, I said Lady London is this.
Lady London on the record,
Yes.
saying my name is absolutely wild. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's even crazy. I'ma chew you up. Oh, that's even crazier. Nigga wanna die today. Yeah, you don't want it with me. For the record, I put a couple careers on hold.
Yo,
Yeah.
this one of my favorite fly talkers for the new year, yo.
So what you doing for the
want
rest of the
that.
time that you here? Like, are you in full promotion mode? Because it seems like you outside more
Yeah.
than you was before. Am I wrong about that?
No, yeah, the label got me outside. Y'all know me. I want to be rubbing my feet together in the bed, but
See?
you know that's not my ministry no more. So we gotta I'm outside. I'm at all the stuff. You know, I'm at all the stuff. Everything that I'm supposed to be at, I'm near. So I try to be.
Do you not like the business promotion side of it? Like, is it just trash to you? Like, let's keep it real. Is it just trash?
I don't mind a bit. It's new to me. It's all very just new. I'm used to like the independent grind of having to like put money in places and make sure things are shaking and make sure things are charting, make sure things are being advertised, make sure things are being whatever. Like I'm very used to like independently pushing my music. I'm still very hands on.
I was about to
But
say.
just making sure that like whatever. I'm new to touring. Very new. So this will be a brand new thing for me to do like a tour or something. I'm excited.
I don't like them.
But
I don't want to do. It's just they wear me out. It gets like redundant. I hate living out the bag. Like I like going on spot dates. Like, yo, when you get to the point where you like, okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm home on Sunday, that's the best right there. 'Cause you
I'm
pack
just
for
excited
3,
to
4
interact
days.
with my fans, I guess. I've never really had like, I've had one intimate show. I sold out S.O.U.L my first time, whatever.
Okay,
This is like 2 years ago, whatever. But yeah, like I really want to see my fans and just be interacting with them on that level.
So you're excited to perform now.
I'm
ready?
excited to interact. I'm excited to see the feedback of them. The stage
Scared a
show is
little
still being, yeah, absolutely.
I think everybody would be, but I don't think that you got nothing to worry about because people are like, it's like a euphoria around you. You know what I'm saying? That your voice just does something to people and your delivery, if you just stand there and rap how you do, they're going to enjoy it. It's all about how you're going to build upon it and what's going to make it entertaining to the world and not just the people who are directly into you.
The only thing I'm nervous about, what makes her so great, she's such a perfectionist. I remember Jamie Foxx told that story when he had his high school play and one thing was off. And it just fucked with his psyche.
Yeah.
So that's when you say interact with your fans and doing that, I'm like, what if one thing is off? Is she gonna be all right?
Yeah, I would have that same fear. And it'd be more so like in stage design. I don't like when nothing is off. Nothing. I always say this, I don't like little change, I only like big change. So for example, I could pick up and move to any city by myself. No family, no nothing, I don't care. I'll move there. That's big change, I like that. If somebody moves my couch slanted like this, I lose my fucking mind. Who moved this couch? Like right now, my house is, I'm so meticulous, I can send my assistant in there and go, it's on the left corner, on the top shelf, and it's there. It's never not there. Cause that type of shit bugs me out. So I know like even the smallest thing, I'm like I don't know, diagnose me something with something.
OCD.
Yeah, something. A whole lot of shit. ADHD, OCD, anxiety.
But all y'all creative people, y'all are like, that's a little, you walk the fine line of
insanity.
Yeah, y'all
Greatness
really
and
do.
insanity.
They
That's
really
it.
do. Do you do beats too?
I'm learning to produce.
Somebody told me that you did beats. Did you do any beats on your album?
I engineered. I track engineered my album.
Or you engineered the album, but
Not
you didn't make the beat?
I didn't do the master engineer. Shout out to Jason Joshua, I love you. But yeah, I track myself for most of my album.
Why? Because you don't think that other people know where your vision's going with your vocals?
No, honestly, I like to spend a lot of time by myself in the studio so I could be as expressive as I want to be. You never know, them ad-libs be kind of stupid sounding when you around people. You ever be in, I don't know if you're a recording artist, but when you record and you try to get a certain sound, you could be doing, you're doing all these crazy sounds in a microphone.
And you don't want nobody to see
people looking at you doing it.
Weird.
But you make the best music by yourself when you can be fully creative. So I was sleeping in the studio throughout my whole project. I was going to sleep, waking up, playing spa music. Then I'd be like, oh, I got the idea. And I play the song again. And I spent a lot of time by myself. So learning how to engineer was something I learned how to do when I didn't have no money to get a recording session. To like book the room and book the engineer, because it's like separate.
Yeah, you gotta do separate. You gotta book the room.
I'm like, how much is this nigga an hour? You more than the room. All right, hold on. What you doing over? Show me the template. All right, cool. So that was something that was birthed out of struggle. And it just happened to be good for me in the long run.
Became an asset.
Absolutely.
I ain't really got much more to burn down.
She gave us more than enough, because she don't be wanting to talk to motherfuckers. So.
You don't got no old poetry you could recite on this camera?
What's the subject? What we talking about? What's the subject?
Yo, just say some poetry shit. It's gonna be fly. The niggas gonna like it.
Okay, I wrote a letter to my ex as politely as possible. I hope somebody run up on your ass. I hope you lose a lot of cash and you never get it back. I hope you get a barber you don't trust, so when you finally get a cut, he really fuck your line up. I hope you start talking to your ex and that she fucking leave your ass, like every time you get attached. I hope you get a crazy bitch pregnant in a second, because we both know you'll only be a second. I really hope someone steps on your shoes, like some all-white shit that you got on a cruise in like Prague. And I hope that you jog like in a marathon, and I really hope that you lose. I hope that every time you take a test, you're like really confused. I hope you taste my tears in every beer that you drink. I hope that every girl you mess with now, ears fucking stink, so when you hug them, you want to die. But I hope you don't. And when I say leave me the fuck alone, I kind of hope you won't. You know, I hope you have an accident, like as in piss on yourself in a crowd of men crowded in, so you can't move. So it goes from hot to cold. And I hope that you lose every bet this fucking season. I really hope that you do. I hope that when you think of me, that I'm not thinking of you, and that you knew that, but you still do that, because you love me too much to not. And I hope you taste my tears in every drink that you have, and every girl you give your all to gives you her half. I hope you're happy.
BagFuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. Run the numbers up. Thank you, Lady London.
Absolutely.
Def Jam. What's the name of the company that you signed to besides
High
Def Jam?
Standard.
High Standard, right?
High Standards, yeah.
High Standard. Shout out to y'all, because y'all bringing this young lady to the world.
Hey, y'all
We
say I'm a
appreciate it.
troublemaker.
Yo, follow her. We out of here. BagFuel.
Thank y'all for having me.